Hey, hi, how you doing? Kim Overholt here at KimOverholt.com. Hold on a second. I can do this. KimOverholt.com. Or you actually entered my studio, Kim Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio, where I'm currently residing with all of my artwork and stuff. I've actually got nothing on my easel for a change. That's kind of a little strange. I just realized that without starting. I'm like, fix my hair, whatever. I'll just go on and say, hey, nothing on my easel to display. Well, we'll have to change that, won't we? Okay, so I hope you're having a great morning, and it's still morning. I'm running a little bit late today, but that's okay. It's the 29th today. Yeah, April 29th. Wow. And it's a day off for me today. If you've been watching my little post from previously, I've been working at the wall at my murals, and they've been so beautiful. They are so much fun to do. And right now it's into the details, and sometimes the details can be a little bit harrowing. So I told her, I was working yesterday an 8-hour shift. So the day before that, I was there. The day before that, I was there. So I'm going to take off a day today just relax. And you always keep that in mind. You are not a superhero, okay? As much as you want to do all those art projects that you have going out there, you can only do it one step at a time. Sometimes you want to do a million things, but you got to just concentrate on just doing the one thing at a time and just getting it done. That's the way it's been for me, anyways. I hope you guys are having a good morning. I am having a good morning. Whew, it's a little bit warm in here. Let me just, I got my sweater on. This is just another layer, right? Okay, so let me take that off. All right, and it's been hanging out. Like I say, I've been working a lot, back and forth. Yeah, trying to I tell my friend, like, I communicate mostly to most of the friends that I know through Facebook and Twitter and whatnot, and Instagram, and through here too. And I always tell, I never have really time to see people. I am always usually, as I've always been, I'm always usually just work, home, and like out to go grocery shopping or out to do laundry. I don't have much of a social life when it comes to everything right now. Um, I don't have very many people that I like hang around, kind of thing. So it's not like I have any time to do that either. Just for between working and doing my own thing with my art, which I enjoy. I know people say it's a hobby of mine. I guess maybe it must be a hobby because, well, no, I shouldn't say it's a hobby because I always try and get somebody interested in art, and it's helped. When I was doing paint nights, I actually got somebody starting back with art again that they hadn't done for a long time, and they've actually become very successful, and I'm so glad for that. So you know what, there's always a time for doing stuff, and there's also a time for just relaxing and not doing anything. So when you have those days where you just don't feel like doing anything, don't push yourself. I mean, like I say, you're not a superhero. You are just who you are. And although some people are more superhero and mightier than most, we all have to take a moment and just take a moment for ourselves and just relax. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing today. You know what? I also think I'm feeling like it's rainy outside. It's damp. We had a solar flare, and it says that they kind of affect people. And I've kind of noticed over the last couple days, I have been feeling kind of like off and a little bit discombobulated, and trying to just sort everything back out again. And it's kind of good that I've been doing something different, because when you do something different, like I say, it changes your mind into another frame of how to go about things again, maybe how to change things and put them more into right focus, or whatever new focus that you might be working on too. There's so many options out there, and that's the great thing. I got my video camera over here in the background, and I got actually, you know what? I have my keyboard there. It doesn't work with my computer right now, and I'm trying to find if there's any kind of drivers I can get to maybe get my baby keyboard to start working so I can maybe play a little bit. I do play a little bit badly. I'm a bad um, I'm a bad musician. No, well, I'm not a practice musician. I practice all the time. I just, when I play for whatever it is. It is fun. It is what it is, right? So yeah, this morning I'm just going through all of my emails and checking out my stuff and seeing how things are going. Uh, and just relaxing today because today is the day. Just what is it? Today's Thursday. Thursdays are usually the days when either you A, get a paycheck, or B, a new schedule comes out. C, it's just a day, right? Thursday is just a day. It's when you get in Friday and towards the weekend, people get more excited. Thursdays have become like a new Friday, kind of, I guess. I don't know. But hey, let me show you a few of the things that I've been working on just to kind of stretch your imagination to show you the things that I've been doing lately. Like I told you with the murals and with the pour that I did previously and the small pours that I did just recently. This is one of them. And I put my finger through it so it looks like snakes, almost like little snakes and stuff like that. But that's that. You change to doing something completely different. This is my other pour here. Now, this isn't, like I would say that it's very cool. You can either turn it one way or the other. I don't know what I'm going to make it into. I haven't figured it out yet. Or just to leave it the way it is. It looks like molten rock or lava or something, which is kind of cool. This is kind of cool, but sometimes I like to put characters on a very cool background too. So I might have to put a character in there or think about a face. Because, as I do portraits, I always end up putting somebody's portrait. And maybe I should do a whole bunch of them. I did one of Leonard Cohen that it's a black and white background, but it's mostly black. But I had a painting, like I painted it in different colors, all different colors underneath. And when I removed some of the paint from the black, some of the paint, the other colors came through underneath. So it's a really cool painting up close. Which one? Leonard Cohen, Leonard Cohen. I did that one portrait of 1,000 Kisses Deep, but that's not that one. I did actual portrait of Leonard Cohen. Yeah. So yeah, and yeah. If you think of anything that you think might look cool on that, I take suggestions too. So there's a couple of those. Oh. It's a little magic for you this morning. A little magic. Yeah, there we go. Painting magic for you. And yeah, so for today, I don't know actually what I'm going to be doing. I might concentrate. I have a book that I like to put things in. It even invites me to put things in it, and I put a warning. Some of the stuff that might be in here might be kind of dangerous, and I might maybe work on that for a while. I also have paint on my table. One second. Pieces of paint on my table. Raquel Welch, eat your heart out. No. Anyways, and I have my books of the Hobbit books that were done by Michael Green and that I've put my own art into. So, and I'm still working on that. So still more to come. So there's that I'm working on. I love to draw. Here's the thing. When I used to have books such like these, I used to draw on them anyways. So this one actually has, if I show you the back of the book, it has its own little drawings in it, but I can add whatever I want to it if I wanted to, and I'll show you what I mean. I've been trying to make it so it looks like the book too, so it isn't very far from it. So Treebird I'm working on right now, and there's what his version of Treebird would be like. And as you can see, I'm starting to pen mine in of Treebird. This is my version of Treebird. Okay. And Gimli, and I was started to do Christopher Lee from Christopher Lee. Let's see, I don't know, go back a bit. Sauron, right? Sauron, that's what I said, Sauron. Yeah, there you go. You can see it now. There you go. Yeah, I'm working on that one too. So there's that. I love playing with this and making my own little thing going. And this is another part of it, and I haven't gotten to it yet, where you can make more sketches and more stories. And I have all kinds. Like I'll show you the inside. This one has kind of got like little thingies, and I can either put more drawings in it or make my own stories. So I like the idea of maybe making my own stories and stuff like that. About Middle-earth maybe would be a cool thing making. And I do have calligraphy pens, and I can do all kinds of neat stuff just like that. Make it look like the book, like it belongs in the book, right? I love stuff like that. I love to make it look like, oh, let's see, because the drawings that are in here, I kind of like put in like the modern, his and then mine. Like there's Mary and Pip. There's Pippin and mine. Of course, that's Billy Boyd, and that's his Pippin who's hiding behind the tree there, looking at one of the Dark Riders there, kind of thing. I do stuff like that. This is what I dig. I dig that. And of course, Orlando Bloom. There's Orlando Bloom, and they play Boromir. And of course, what's his face play Elrond, right? And I made this scene. It's like all of them, and they're trekking across the snow, and of course the birds are coming up to signal warning too, so I'm about how far they've come and stuff like that. And I might put some more stuff on that. I drew that. I drew the door, I should say. I made the door, but I have to make the background stuff. And other things, like I drew that. And that I'm working on that one. This is kind of coming through the page. This is the latest one. Yeah, I love doing stuff like that. This is my hobby. This is what I do. Well, I'm not an essential worker. What's going on with that too? Gosh, I hear so many things about Doug Ford and what he's trying to do. I don't even know what he's trying to do. All I know is I go to work and I go home. And it's been like that even before the whole friggin' COVID thing started. I was doing paint nights for a while, but after that one lovely little person decided to ruin it, I decided to like stop doing it and just go back to work for a while. But yeah, in the long way, COVID happened, and I really was looking forward to doing my own paint nights. But of course, this is what happens, and I just go home, work, and go home. I have no social life. I don't talk to anybody. Only social life I have is when I interact with people at my work or when I interact with the customers. That's it. That's all. I mean, I've been interacting with all kinds of people online, and but it's not. You can't. I'd like to be out there and holding hands and touching people, and like when I'm at work, I give a gentle tap on the elbow to people, because I know people need assurances once in a while, and you talk to people and you can see like the talking head, but you can't feel the person, and sometimes that makes all the difference too. When you keep, maybe one of these days we'll all be able to see each other again. But until that such time, I will just keep on blabbering away and talking about art as I usually do, and showing things of what I enjoy doing for my art. And I had somebody say, "Are you doing actual art classes?" I'm like, "Well, not art classes per se, but I show people what interests me and what gets me motivated for doing art, and hope along the way that maybe it interests somebody else to get started doing their own artwork." I'm still picking up paint off the table. Sorry, give me a second. Give me a scratch it. Wait. Fingernails are great for stuff. Okay. It's like scratching one of those lottery tickets. Yeah, those friggin' lottery tickets don't get you anything either. Yeah. Here's the thing about playing the lottery, people. The house always wins. You can keep playing if you want to, but I don't play. They've been playing with the government's been playing with my money for an extra forever. You know, like even like I said, that Doug Ford. I was telling my friend, I said I don't even know what he's talking about. Like I don't. He's so like in another world, out on another planet. I'm like I don't even feel. I feel disjointed. You know what I mean? I just do my job. I go home. I do my art. I find my own happiness within. I guess maybe that's the thing. Maybe they just don't feel happy and then they got to push it on everybody else. I don't know. Whatever this thing is, I don't know what it is. But all I know is that I enjoy being happy and I enjoy doing art. And I enjoy showing people some of the art that I do. Um, and yes, I confess, I am a big Brad Pitt fan. I am. And I've done many pictures of Brad Pitt too. Um, Okay, that's not Brad Pitt. And this is watercolors. This is things that I do, the watercolors. I probably mentioned Brad Pitt almost every single time I do something. But it's only just because, you know, there's a reason. But I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Oh no, baby, I can't tell you why. Now you see this? This is like a brand new thing that I just did a painting of yesterday. So I just threw this together, and I'm trying to come up with an idea for it. So this might be pencil crayon. See, I'm always coming up with ideas. So I see. What do you see in this picture? I see like a little grove or something. Grover? Now we're gonna make some paintings with that. Oh, I see blue spot that I thought I got. See, I sometimes miss a spot every once in a while. There's a person way in the background over there, and this is like a palm tree, and you can make it imagine that there's something there, like you're looking over a mountainside, and you see this person way over there in the background there, and there's this big sun over here. I don't know. I'm just coming up with suggestions for stuff. This is just watercolor. I use Grumbacher watercolors. I use Grumbacher paints. They have been one of my best sources of all kinds of art along the way, doing Grumbacher art. And I still talk to them too, like Jen, who lives in Massachusetts, who's been helping me out with it for the next forever. I'm so grateful to her for helping me be able to paint and show people how to paint and break it down for people, and then going out and doing it in paint nights and stuff like that blows my socks off. I just I miss being out there too to show you guys, but I can show you here, which is always great, and I can switch it up too, so you're not always learning about painting. I am also teaching you, like I say, with my whiteboard over here, a little bit of comic book boot camp. I want to show you a little bit about that. I like to itch my ear, right? So it's a habit of mine. I do. You find me doing this a lot too. Flick, flick, flick. So yeah, so there's many different directions you can go off to. When you think about doing art, you don't have to stick with just one medium. When I went to college, I took classical art, classical animation, but I wasn't there just for animation. Now, they were teaching me art fundamentals, so not only did I learn about watercolors, acrylics, photography, sculpting, fashion, humanities. You get to learn about I went away and I learned a lot, and I came back with so much knowledge to be able to share with all you guys and guys and gals, and I don't leave anybody out unless you want to be left out. Yeah, that's the sort of things that happens. So yeah, and I do love showing and sharing with everything that I do with my arts, and I'm glad that if you guys been watching, and if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to hang out and see what else I got coming up. And like I say, I still do talk to a lot of artists that are in the area. A lot of them are selling online. They do sell online. A lot of people do duplicates of prints, and some people just sell them straight online of all their arts. Me, that's what I do. I just sell my art online. Not a lot of duplicating going on here, and maybe that's what the problem is. That's the issue. I don't find myself duplicatable, but I'm always going to be trying different things, so I'm not giving it up completely. There's always a million and one things I should be doing, which would be profitable but for the future. And today, like I say, is just to relax and maybe think things out again. Like go back to the drawing board, if you will, and rethink your processes of where you want to head next with your art. So yesterday was murals, so today might be something completely different. I might do calligraphy today, or I could do some music. I just happen to have my ukulele here too, and I do enjoy playing. So I'm getting better. Yeah, so I'm getting better, and I'm like I say, if you are having a little bit of trouble with one thing, like you say, you're trying to draw and what you're drawing's not working, try painting. And if painting isn't working, maybe try pencil crayons and try coloring instead, or go into a different direction. Maybe try sculpting something, or music. Maybe if you want to cook something, you just like, that's not working. I think I'm going to make myself a sandwich. There you go. You've just changed your mind and did something else completely different, which is also very creative because you have to figure out what sandwich do you want to make today. So even I have trouble trying to figure out what sandwiches I want to make. And life's like that, you have to learn to quiet your mind sometimes and just let things kind of come to you. Because sometimes it isn't a matter of being creative, it's a matter of getting those creative juices flowing in whatever way you can think of. I don't know, whatever makes you feel creative, right? So playing a little bit of ukulele, maybe uh, for those of you who drive, maybe even going out for a ride in your car and just like going to a place where you find solitude. And some people just find solitude just sitting in their cars. I know my hubby this morning, he was sitting in his car, and I'm sure that I could hear him I could hear him swearing through the window, and I'm thinking, okay, he's having a moment. I'll just let him be. Because even you've been say you've been with somebody for a long, long time, you still know there's days where you just leave people alone. Because if you don't, you could be ending up in more trouble than you need. And you don't need any trouble. Who needs trouble? Yeah, so there's a day full of all kinds of stuff to do. Of course, the weather today is crap. There isn't very much going on today for me, and like I say, with me and my old bones, I'm feeling old, so I'm gonna take it easy today, relax, make it a nice day. And who knows, I might come up. I do. Here's the thing, millions of things always going through my mind. I have an idea for a cartoon I'm thinking about. I have an idea for continuing a cartoon that I've been thinking about for a while. I have, I could go and keep on painting or drawing more Brad Pitts. How's it been lately? I think I'm up to, like I say, I think I'm doing good. I think most of the time now, whenever I get contacted by one, I try to just kind of, you're a nice guy and everything. I like you. I like drawing you, but let's just stay friends, right? because I don't want no trouble. I don't want any trouble. Well, it's just been whenever I've engaged into any kind of things that I've talked about before and previous things I've gotten. I was like, I don't want that trouble. It's just that it just raises my blood pressure, and who needs that too, right? I mean, unless there's somebody standing right in front of you, don't even bother. You know, anyways, this whole thing, yeah, it's been so much fun. Actually getting to know a lot of people online and getting to interact with a lot of people that I've never met before has been a great uh, eye-opening experience for me. So, I mean, even through the things that have been just the strangest, it's been an experience just the same. And every experience is not always bad. I'm gonna stop. You don't want to hear that song. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go because I gotta think of something to do, and I can't stay seated. I gotta go. So I might just take a nap or something too. Who knows? It could happen. What else could I say? Um, Let me leave you with a little bit of something. Let me see if I can find maybe a word or two of encouragement. Let me see if I can find something here. Click on here. We would go to sayings. 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 A pithy expression that contains advice or wisdom. Wisdom. Yeah, wisdom. Some popular phrases are uh, back to square one. Yes, and a piece of cake. Beating around the bush, and a fool and his money are soon parted. A very wise word. Dime a dozen. Yeah, we know that one. And chip on your shoulder. Chip on your shoulder? What's wrong with you? Got a chip on your shoulder? Hey, don't worry about it. Relax. Take it easy. Make it nice. Hey. I am going to go because, yeah, I got stuff to do. You're too much fun. I really enjoy you hanging out and, you know, doing what you do for me because I appreciate it.